Hello. This is the second day, the day after my implant surgery. I thought I'd do a video to give you an update on it and go over some of the material and the Inspire box that I received on discharge yesterday. Just some of the general aftercare, typical for surgeries. No lifting more than 10 pounds. That's about the weight of a gallon of milk. While you're healing, you can take showers, but you want to make sure you keep the incision when you're washing. And they did use surgical glue on me, so you don't want to scrub the incision area, but you want to make sure that when you also dry off, you just pat it dry. You want to let that glue do its job and it'll just naturally fall off. They did order some pain medicine and anti-nausea medicine for myself, but my pain has really been little to none. Right now, if I was to gauge my pain between 1 and 10, I'm going to tell you it's like a 1. The only thing I feel is just a little soreness. I'm not having a throbbing pain anywhere. Where the incision on my chest with the implant for the battery there, I don't even know it's there. I feel a little soreness if I go to put my shirt on, take my shirt off, raise my hand, reach for something. Yeah, I'll feel a little soreness there. But other than that, just sitting like this, I don't feel anything. The incision on my neck is still there, you can see. Again, it's going away, just kind of feels like I slept on it wrong. I do turn my head from time to time just to make sure and working it out, right? I want that to heal so I can still keep the range of movement. I will be taking a shower today, so you do see some of the residual stuff they put on you before the surgery to get that washed out. I wanted to allow a good day of healing before I jumped in the shower, right? But really, I've been just taking Tylenol, a couple Tylenol if as needed. But right now, the pain is not bad at all, like 1 to 0. Last night I slept pretty good. I usually am a back sleeper, so that really didn't bother me. Just turned around, didn't really sleep on my side really, but other than, like I said, just getting up, sitting up out of bed, you do feel a little soreness in the neck. But again, it's just like I slept on it wrong. Everybody's results will be different. This is just my case. You may have a higher threshold for pain and some people have a lower threshold for pain. But right now, I'm really impressed and happy with the surgery, like really no pain. So with that said, let's get into the material they sent me home with. So this is an Inspire packet they sent me home with. And I also received this box with Inspire. So quickly going through the Inspire packet, which is really easy to understand. You can see that at the top of each one, they have numbers. So this is the first one, and it's just general information. I'm not gonna go through each information. Here's a second page, it's number 2. So this would be like each step of the process. Number 3, right there. The one I found was interesting and helpful, number 4, this is the Inspire therapy process. And there's 6 pages here, but I'm not gonna go into 5 and 6 in detail. But the Inspire therapy process page I thought was pretty good. It's a checklist, right? It tells you about the process and where you're at in the process. So I got the Inspire implant here, and then I've got these next 2 steps. And on the back is actually a checklist where you can check off where you're at in the process, right? So coming up here, I'm gonna have a Inspire therapy appointment here where the doctor's gonna go through it with me, and then I guess they're actually gonna turn on the Inspire device and teach me how to use it. And then at some point, there will actually be a follow-up sleep study to see that the Inspire device is set at the correct level to actuate your tongue for when you're breathing. So that's good to know. So again, this is a checklist that you can find helpful of checking off the different steps as you go. Okay, and then the other pages I just really didn't go into were, here's the Inspire guide. It's number 5. It has different steps, and you will want to go into this because it has a QR code right here where you can download the app to your iPhone or your Android device. So you can sign up and it'll help you there. So that's real important. I did that yesterday and downloaded that and got my account started. Okay, but there's there's good information about connecting the Inspire remote and stuff. So that is in section 5 of the pamphlets. And then 6 is just RFQs, frequently asked questions on the Inspire. So again, that packet of paperwork was pretty helpful, informative. And then again, let's get to the box. So the box also came with me yesterday when I was checking out of the hospital. On the side, it shows the Inspire serial numbers, which is good. It tells you the serial number of the remote control. I like to call it a garage door opener, but the remote control. And then here, the stimulation lead has a serial number, which is really good too. And that tells you that they can go through and trace back and track down if there's ever an issue with those devices. They'll know who received them as an implant and can contact you to say, hey, there's been an issue with this device, this lead or whatever. We need to go and take a look at it, make sure it's functioning properly. So in the industry I work in, traceability and serial numbers is really important. I was happy to see this so they can go through and isolate it. And if they need to talk to me, they can contact me and have me come in. But I don't foresee that as being an issue. But again, I was very happy to see that they had this tracking, okay? Inside the box, so if I open this up, opens like that. It's got my implant card, the doctor who did the implant, where it was done. Again, the simulation lead serial numbers, everything I showed you on the back of the box. Inspire cards for technical support. A card to download the app if you want. That's the same QR code. My doctor's business card is in there so I can contact him. Different ways of staying connected. And then there's in this book is this big pamphlet and stuff. I'm not going to go through each one, but it comes fully loaded with good information for you when you get the Inspire device implanted. There's a patient manual right here that I have yet to read through. It's only the second day, but I'm going to go through and read it and make sure I'm up to speed on all that stuff. And then we get down to the actual device. You can see the device there in the box. So the garage door opener, I call it. Here's what it looks like. It looks like a garage door opener. And on the back, I guess it's got different level settings when you set the stimulator, okay? And that's stuff you'll go through with the doctor, and you'll also do it and update it with the second probably sleep study, okay? And you definitely probably want to keep this box because it's all got good information. I'm trying to remove this to see if there's anything down the bottom. Oh yeah, there is. So here is looks like a little case to put the Inspire device in, plus some batteries. So that would just go right in here like this, which is good. And keep that closed up and in your nightstand or when you're traveling in your suitcase that you can use. So that'll be helpful for me. But again, nice little box with the information that I received on checkout. Good information pamphlet. And again, I just wanted to do a second day follow-up day after implant, let you know that my pain is like 0 to 1. The biggest inconvenience is just the sore neck. Feels like I slept on it wrong. And then my throat's a little bit, I won't say irritated. I won't say it's really sore. I definitely know that they had stuck something down my throat to provide oxygen and stuff like that when they were doing the surgery. But that's just gonna go away over time too. And my voice might have been affected a little bit with it, but nothing I'm concerned with. I'm just a little bit of phlegmy because of that. But other than that, no regrets so far. Like I said, pain is 0 to 1. Now everybody's results could be different. I may have a higher level of threshold pain than other people, but not like other surgeries I've had. I've only been taking Tylenol for pain. So I'm hoping that your Inspire adventure is going to be just as painless as mine. And I'll give some follow-up videos here as the days go by to let you know how it's going and after I get it activated and all that stuff. So other than that, look for more videos. Thanks.